Rev up your engines!
Jose M says, Scotty, I just bought some wiper blades a few months ago and they're already worn. What can I do to make them last longer? The problem with wiper blades are you got to make them relatively thin so they wipe clean and don't make chatter. If you make them real thick, they make a lot of noise. So the thinner they are, the faster they're going to wear out. Of course, if you want the blades to last as long as possible, you want to clean them every once in a while. I've got a video that shows you how to do that. You can get isopropyl alcohol and wipe it with a clean paper towel, and you'll see a lot of black comes off. That's the old dirty rubber stuff. I use new finish on the windshield. You polish, because it's not a wax, it's a polish. You polish the windshield, and that makes it a lot smoother so it lasts longer. And if you really want to go far, do what I do is I buy silicone windshield wiper blades for my car. They cost more, but I put one on my old 81 Toyota Corolla SR5, and I had it on it for 8 years and it was still cleaning. Those silicone blades can last a long time. You might think about that, but if you don't want to spend more, just keep cleaning them and use some new finish on your windshield, and it's going to last a lot longer. ASM 478, hello Scotty, I got a crack in my windshield. Is it okay if I install a Chinese windshield? I have had literally hundreds of customers do that. Have a Chinese windshield installed in their cars, and they had no problems at all. They cost less. People that are absolute fanatics about safety, they won't do it. Your windshield is actually part of the safety device of your car. If it rolls over, that's part of the structure of the car, and it helps hold it if it rolls over. If you're an absolute fanatic, stick with the OEM factory windshields. I've had hundreds of customers and had no problems at all. They cost less, sometimes less than like 25-30% an original equipment one costs. But if you are a safety fanatic, stick with the OEM. Jesse Campbell says, Scotty, I got a 93 Ford F-150 that shakes when I'm at 65 to 70. Do you know what it could be? Okay, first thing, take it to any good front-end shop, tire store. Have them balance your tires. Your tires are out of balance, it's going to do that. Have them look at the tires if they're really badly worn. You got to get new ones anyways. This is a rarity, but I've seen it happen. Over the past 51 years, I've seen a few cars that did that, and it was because the alignment was off. There are certain situations where if the alignment is off just a tiny bit, at those speeds, it'll shake. So it could be the alignment too, but most of the time it's the tires are worn out or they're out of balance. So have that checked first. And have it checked by a place that really knows tires. Good front end alignment shop or a very good tire shop. You know, you got to be leery of some of these tire chain places. I've had people buy tires at one of these tire change places. And then they come to me, my front's shaking, and then I say, well, your tires are out of balance. I don't really balance tires, but I got a machine that can check them. And I took them off and put them on a machine, and the bubble went way over to the side. And I'm like, you just bought these tires? They didn't even balance them right at one of these stupid discount places. So I sent them to my front end place, and they balanced them perfectly. And then they had no more problems. Fidel Soto Gonzalez says, Scotty, what's the best hybrid to buy nowadays? Well, still, really, you want to buy a hybrid, get a Toyota Prius. It's the state of the art. They're making them for 21 years now. They got them pretty much perfected for that design. My customers with them, they have problems with them when they're ancient and they've got, 150, 200,000 miles and they're 15, 18 years old. Yes. If you're talking about buying a brand new one, you can't beat buying a Toyota Prius. They're the ones that were the originals. A lot of the other ones are just copying them, and they don't even make the engines and the electronics. They just buy the stuff from Toyota. So if you want to get a hybrid, still the best one is Prius. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. My sister-in-law just bought a brand new one a few months ago. She's real happy with it. So if you want to buy a hybrid, that'd be the way to go, because it's really been out the longest, has the least problems. Black Neon says, hey Scotty, I need help. I got a loud ticking noise when it starts coming from my engine after it warms up in the morning and goes away after 15 minutes of driving. What could be the reason? Generally, that's worn hydraulic lifters. Go to my website, ScottyKilmer.com, post a video, I'll listen to it, and I can tell you by hearing it. It's generally the lifters. They wear, and as they age, when they're cold, the pressure doesn't build up, so they tick, but once the engine warms up, the oil gets hot, and the lifters are warmed up, it goes away. It's usually the lifters. So make a video and let me listen to it. A lot of guys will just live with that, because many modern cars, let's say you got a V6, that's a lot of money to change all those lifters, so a lot of people would just live with it. And a lot of guys will do a trick of, they'll, before they change the oil the next time, they'll get a good engine flush like K&W, and they'll flush the engine out to get all the crud out, and then the noise will go away. You never know. It's worth a bit to try it once. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.